Ladies, gentlemen, geeks of all ages, you are now entering BJ Shea's Geek Nation. Welcome.
Hey guys, it's me, Chris Walker with BJ Shea's Geek Nation, back again with another episode of On the Couch with Chris. Special guest star Vicky Barcelona.
I'm finally on.
Yes, finally. So we can
couch.
stop giving her a hard time about it on the on the regular show there. So Vicky actually brought this to my attention the other day, something that I wasn't really aware of, and I think is pretty amazing actually now that you mention it. We have, well, why don't you just preface it for me or set it up?
Well, I know that employees like Scott Ian from Anthrax
Yeah.
got to try on all the like White Walker makeup, so he got to figure out how long it would take, and he was playing with it. I know I posted it on the BJ Shea's Geek Nation Facebook page for you guys to check out. But apparently there's been a lot of bands in Game of Thrones that have made appearances, and I thought it was freaking awesome.
Way more than I would have expected when they said, oh, there's been a couple. No, a lot.
And it's different genres. You'll think, oh, maybe it's like a weird pirate death metal band. That makes sense. Or like a, European, just metalhead, just burly. No, you have
Some
bands
Swedish
like,
band with a lot of like umlauts and things in their names. Yeah, no, it's not all of that.
You have a band like Coldplay, who appeared in season 3. So Will Chapman, the drummer of Coldplay, appeared as the drummer of the band of the wedding, the Edmund Tully and Rosalind Frey.
The Red Wedding.
AKA the Red Wedding. So he was the drummer. So yeah, infinite scene where when all the music starts to get really eerie, he was the drummer from Coldplay.
So it's partly his fault, is what we're saying.
So another reason I hate Coldplay. I'm just kidding. I don't hate Coldplay. I like Coldplay. I'm a metalhead too. Another one of my favorites that you wouldn't expect either. Snow Patrol.
What?
From season 3 as well. So Gary Lightbody, the lead singer and rhythm guitarist of Snow Patrol, who's had some awesome Run is one of my favorite songs by them, played the part of a traveling bard with Roose Bolton's Bannermen, aka the people who captured Jamie Lannister and Brianna Tarth. And later in the season, they try to reenact the song with Brienne as the maiden versus the real live bear.
That's right.
So
that was one of the guys from Snow Patrol.
So the lead singer, Gary Lightbody. The funny thing about, Brianna Tarth. We know...
We love Brienne.
Well, Brienne and... I'm totally blanking right now. You got me on the spot. You got me on camera.
Podrick.
No.
Beardy. Oh,
Tormund. So everyone wants them to make big, giant, tall babies. I want them to get together. But one of my favorite pictures I saw was... it was her and her scars from the bear, and in the cartoon, he's like, how'd you get those scars? I fought a bear. He's like, well, I have a story about a bear, and someone in the back, Tormund, no. For those who don't know, he brags about
having once with a bear. Yep, giving him the old
doing the
Tormund
hokey-pokey.
two-step.
Another band, Dr. Feelgood. So you might know a little bit more about Dr. Feelgood.
I remember some Dr. Feelgood actually from the 70s.
Yeah, so this was in season 1. Elon Payne, otherwise known as the guy who cut Ned Stark's head off,
Elon Payne,
is played by the former guitarist of Dr. Feelgood from the 70s,
no way.
Wilco Johnson. So,
I would never have known. 2 reasons. I wouldn't have known what Wilco Johnson looked like from back in the day, honestly. This was before music videos and things like that. And number 2, it's been 30 some odd years, so there you go.
Maybe
40 years.
70s was
70s, yeah. Holy cow. I'm getting old.
This one does count in the whole weird names dealy.
Okay.
We have Sigur Rós, which is actually a really awesome band. Season 4. So I'm not even going to try.
Jan Per Jan Sibrigisen. I'm totally butchering them, but anytime you've got a lot of accents and Icelandic names in general are very, very difficult to pronounce. So we'll just roll with it and say most of the guys from Sigur Rós.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the dudes. Gregor Ori and Gregor Ori, and then John, we'll just say, performed to a very irate Joffrey at his own wedding. Right before he shuffled off his mortal coil thanks to some well-placed poison. So they were the band at the wedding.
They were the band
the Purple Wedding. Number 5, another band that I freaking love, Mastodon. This is a heavy metal band.
Yeah, it is.
Not only did they write a song for this year's Catch the Throne Mixtape Volume 2, which, by the way, you should get
need to
Catch
check
the
that
Throne, the mixtape volume 1 and 2.
I will.
Because when we went to Lilac City Comic Con, not this year, but the year before, we road tripped it down, and we listened to it all the way down.
It was really good.
So good, because you get different artists. Snoop Dogg was on it. It was just a great variation of
The Snoop
rock.
Dogg song is amazing.
Kill Switch Engage, it's another good one that's on that. So yeah, if Mastodon's on this, it's gonna be good. But the band members, Bran Dallier, Bill Keller, and Brent Hines, were personally invited to be on the show this season, to be brutally murdered, of course. But it's cool, they liked it. So he says, I watched my best friends, Brent and Bill, murdered right in front of me, as I myself was stabbed in the stomach and had my throat slit multiple times, and I didn't mind at all, said Dallier.
Sounds like a nice afternoon for a band called Mastodon, you know what I'm saying?
This was in season 5, and also in season 5, the leaders of Das Sound Machine. I've heard of
No
them.
idea.
I know of them. So, what they said, they both played. So Bridget Hjort Sorensen, she was in Pitch Perfect 2. She was in I believe last season. She was the gal that of the wildlings. She's like F our ancestors.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
And she was in one episode,
like
and we
the
fell in love,
leader
and
of
then
one
just
faction of the Wildlings. Got it.
and
Oh,
died in front of
cool.
us. She was in Pitch Perfect 2, and I was in love with her then too.
Oh.
But they made a song that was in the. They made a cool, it said, was the leader of the antagonist German a cappella group in Pitch Perfect 2. So that Muse song they did in the movie was wrong. The White Walkers totally destroyed them. I guess that's the joke they're making. So the leader,
Didn't see Pitch Perfect 2.
she was the leader of this band in the movie, so she counts as being in a band member from the movie. Or
Okay.
from the show, excuse
A
me.
little bit of a stretch maybe, but I'm going to
That's
roll
what
with
it
it. I
says,
think it's good. I think it's
They
good.
said this totally counts. But
All right. Well, you know what? We're clocking in at just about 6 minutes, and that's just about as long as I like to go with these things. So, any final thoughts on all of that?
No, I can't wait for the next episode of Game of Thrones.
Yes, please. More rock and roll.
Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards. It's going to be amazing, guys.
I chatted
So-
a lot today.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show, so listen up for that episode. So you found us on YouTube. Well done. If you'd like to find us anywhere else, here's where you need to go and check it out. So any of these places is great for us. We're going to check them all, and we're going to keep watching. Leave any comments you have about something we might not have talked about down below here, or if you've got another show that you like watching when different artists show up, different musicians and things like that. I've got a whole list here we didn't even get to because we were too busy talking about the Game of Thrones thing. So let me know. Let me know what your favorite appearance of a musical artist on a different TV show was. And for now, guys, stay nerdy.
Please hang up and try again.